What do you look for in a man?
Intelligence.
Someone who can make me laugh.
I look for a man that's ready, that knows what he wants.
Is he single? Is he straight?
Confidence.
Honesty. Loyalty. His goals.
Emotional and spiritual and moral values, I guess, as I do.
A good heart, integrity.
Someone who's attractive.
Caring, affectionate, but will still like grab me up if I get too crazy or too just be like, listen, I love you.
What do you look for in a man? What's your ideal man?
Qualities I look for.
She ain't got a man, but she got a degree. She don't need no man just to make ends meet. Let's go.
She ain't got a man, 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 she ain't got a man.
Pay her own bills, make her own meals. Time for them ladies, but she keep it too real.
She ain't got a man, 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 she ain't got a man.
One miserable, dark morning, I was awakened by the familiar sound of my email.
I've tried to connect with you at various times. I know how important your career and this documentary is to you. It just isn't working for me. You just never have time. I wish you all the success. Love always. Kyle.
It was from my boyfriend of 6 years, Kyle. I knew things were not the same between us since I started my documentary, Waiting for a Damn Man, The Crisis of Black Single Women. So, when was the last time you had a man?
Loaded question.
What do you mean by had a man?
Man, that was 1990. No,
Had a man. Okay, had a man.
The title, long ago, sadly.
Oh, man.
Because, I'm giving too much away because I'm like, had a man, like had a boyfriend, or do you mean like
had a boyfriend in which you guys were
a relationship, an official relationship?
an official relationship? What do you think is a reason for your singleness?
Part of it, honestly, I think it's because I'm in LA. And I think guys in LA just don't really want relationships.
it's not just your physical. You have to have really good conversation, have a really good personality, and I don't come across that very often.
I wanted to like drop into my life and be like, and then we met and we fell in love, and I know, like we were in the store and it just happened and he was perfect, my soulmate.
Because it's all of the things that you hear, right? You're too ambitious, you're too smart, you're too this, you're too that. And even though men say that that's what they want, that's not what they really want.
They don't want something that requires work and commitment and longevity.
Not only did I not have time for him, but I had no time for work, which meant less money in my pocket, and depending on a man financially was something I just could not do.
What up, though?
What up?
What's the schedule looking like today?
We have Mark and Ryan at 4 and James and Cisco at 6.
Awesome. You got them all confirmed and ready to go?
Okay, not this time, but I swear, I really think they're gonna come through.
Wait, that's what you said last time.
Oh, give me a break, girl.
Girl, you're not gonna believe this.
Okay, I'm really not interested in seeing anything from world hip-hop star.
World star hip-hop?
Whatever. Either way, it rots your brain cells. I don't want to see it.
No, look. Oprah's giving away $100,000 to female documentary filmmakers with stories that address African American women.
Oprah?
Oprah?
$100,000.
$100,000? Oh my God. That's you. That's me. That's us. That's our film. We could do this.
Okay, girl. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
All right, let's see.
When's the deadline?
Okay, let me see. Let me scroll down.
Oh shit. What? Well, we only have 2 weeks to submit it. Oh, come on, Riley. We can do this.
No, girl. That only gives us 1 week to finish filming and editing. It's not gonna happen.
Riley, we can do this. We've been working on this documentary for over 2 years now, but you keep putting off completing it because you're not satisfied with the male point of view. Kyle's the key, Riley. You need to call him.
No. Absolutely not. That's not happening.
Well, you don't have a choice. You have to. We have to. For Oprah, come on.
What is the big deal?
The big deal is that you said you want to make a film that was truthful and honest to the point of view of black male and black female relationships.
So,
how are you going to address why hundreds of black women don't have a man when you're too afraid to address why you don't have one yourself?
I haven't talked to him in over a year. He's probably married or something.
So you're trying to say you haven't been Facebook stalking him?
I have not been Facebook stalking him. Come on, what are you doing? Get out of here with that stuff! Okay, so I check on him for every now and then.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm entitled to do that. I mean, I did put 6 years into that man. I need to know how he turned out.
Well, in that case, you know that he's probably not married, right?
No, he's not married. Okay. But he is dating some Persian, Armenian, Asian-looking chick.
You gotta call him.
All right, maybe. I might.
Just call.
Listen, if he tells me that he's engaged to that broad, I'm gonna punch that Negro in his face.
Okay, all right then.
So marriage, that's something you entertain?
Yes. I would like to be married. I honestly would. I would love to have a husband. I would love to have kids and a dog. But it's leading up to that process is hard too. Because you gotta nail down the dating part.
The right guy comes along with the right proposal.
I honor marriage. I actually applaud it. The ability to share your life with someone else and for them to share their life with you, it's a beautiful thing.
So, children, are they in your future?
Maybe. I'm curious what I'd look like with another person, and there are worse people who could be moms.
I'm just gonna adopt a couple kids and maybe have a few of my own, but that's that.
So you're perfectly comfortable with being single for the rest of your life?
Oh, absolutely not.
I hope so. I want to have 4 kids, but the older I get, the lower that number goes.
So Mrs. Boudoir is interesting. Okay. For a lack of better word. Just follow my lead.
Who is it? Oh, hey, how are you? I'm good, baby. Come here. Mwah. Mwah. Come on in. Who's this?
This is Mina, my DP. Hi.
Oh, hi. Come on in. Good to see you.
You too.
I see you dressed up.
So, Mrs. Boudoir.
Yes, baby.
You've managed to be married 7 times. To all black men?
Well, mostly one Jew. Help me with my finances.
Wow. Well, in today's society, so many black women are single, and not only single, but not married. How did you do it?
First of all, you gotta look good. You gotta be kind of hot. Be a little bit sexy. And then second, this is an old Red Fox joke, but you gotta wash up. You know, before you get in bed at night, clean up a little bit. You never want your man cuddling up behind you and all of a sudden he said, what is that? And it's you. Oh. You know? And then have your own life. You know, don't be sitting up under him all the time waiting for him to make you happy. You gotta make you. You've heard this, I know. Everybody's responsible for their own orgasm.
No, I can't say I've heard that one before.
And can you cook?
I can scramble some eggs.
Oh, baby, you gotta do better than that. You come by next week, I'll teach you how to cook a baked chicken. That's easy.
Okay.
And then if they want their feet rubbed or their back rubbed or they have a neck ache, you do that too. Well, I'm suggesting that you be a soft place to fall. You know, men like something soft. Soft hair, soft skin. Put some lotion on it. Put some D's on it. Be nice. Don't talk to your man any old kind of way and expect him to take it. You have them Louboutin shoes? You have any of those? Put them bad boys up toward the ceiling. You know? Your eggs are compromised after 35. They're going bad. You better use them before you lose them. Wait a minute. Have you got a man?
All right, Mrs. Boudoir, this has been really lovely. Really, it's been nice. So we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home.
I got more tips for you, baby.
I'm sure, but this has really been great. Really, it has. Mina, please, let's go. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
What'd I say?
What do you think about the idea of a woman needing a man?
I believe she needs a man.
What do you think about the idea of a woman needing a man?
I think it's stupid.
I think a woman needs a man and a man needs a woman.
We don't need a man. We want them.
I think a woman needs a man.
I don't think anybody should need anybody to the sense that you can't function without. But in terms of needing, just emotionally desiring, I think women need men and men need women.
I don't feel like anybody needs anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like women have a tend to or want to be taken care of.
I don't know about needing a man. I mean, I feel like there are things that I would want my man to be able to bring to the table if I had him.
I think people need people.
A woman shouldn't need a man. It shouldn't validate her. She should need herself first and just have him as an accessory.
So what would you say to a black woman searching for a man, but who says, I don't need a man?
Why search for something you don't need?
If you can't feel like a man without me needing you or depending on you for something, then you need to deal with that separate from me, and then we can talk.
That's why he's so mad about what Miss Boudoir said. I mean, the woman's been married 7 times.
All right, so everything she said wasn't bad. But, I mean, she just kept talking about how soft we need to be as black women and soft place to lay, as if we as black women need to be reminded to be feminine, like we just some men bulldozing our way through life. I mean, is that what black men think? What does a black woman have to offer a man?
They are really strong. They have had to deal with a lot, especially in America.
Culture.
Cooking, cleaning.
She has style, she has grace. Companionship. They have to offer that necessary attitude that I feel men need.
Like, you understand what it means to be a black man. You understand what it feels like to walk down the street. You know what I'm saying? And people lock their doors. You know what I'm saying? In 2013. You understand what it feels like to, you know, not be qualified but not get a job based on how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one though.
What you mean?
See, because they say they understand, but then when we, like, you can't find a job.
Right, I feel you.
We get a whole lot of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Black women come with a lot more lists, rules, expectations. You have to kind of hit a mark out of 11 out of 11. You know, if you have 10 out of 11, they may drop the whole thing. Like, okay, he's got a good job. You know, he comes home, he does this, he does that, but I don't like his shoes. So,
what is some advice you would give to a single black woman seeking a relationship?
I think if you're a single black woman and you're looking for a relationship, the first thing is to make sure that your baggage is handled. Make sure that you're in a mental place, that you're ready for a new relationship, and make sure that you don't come to the club, to the church, wherever you meet people with a chip on your shoulder.
I think the first thing the first advice, just practically for a black woman or any woman, is just to take us where we're at that present moment, knowing and believing that we're going to grow and mature into something better, and just like they would want us to accept them where they're at, and don't try to change us. Leave that to God.
I would just make sure that they focus on themselves. Once you focus on yourselves, I think you can get any man that you desire.
You know, sometimes a black woman can be so strong and so protected that men don't feel like they can approach black women. So I think black women need to open themselves up and let people come in. And I know that you have to protect yourself because a lot of black women might be on their own, but just let people in. Let people feel like, especially black men, let them feel like they have a place in your life.
Our sisters, is be open. If you have a boyfriend who happens to want to ski or bungee jump, maybe you won't do it, but you should not discourage him from doing it, or you should not, you know, make him feel less than for doing it. Like, why do you bungee jump? You're supposed to be just chilling and eating, playing PlayStation and eating fried chicken or whatever, you know, whatever the case may be. And personally, I love fried chicken.
Be true. Be ready. Be ready to love. Be ready to, I don't like to use the word submit, but to sacrifice herself and hope she find a man that's willing to sacrifice himself for her.
All men want is to be uplifted and told, King, you doing good. That's it. Let the brothers take on that. Relax. You don't have to be, and it's part of our fault though.
It is part of our fault.
Because, you know, when the man is not in the home, you know what I'm saying, the woman has to become more masculine.
Step up.
You know what I'm saying, instead of being just the woman that she is.
And
like,
that's why they're so strong and independent,
right?
Because it's almost a catch-22. We get it, but at the same time, when the real man comes along, you gotta know, okay, recognize this is a real man. I can let him step in that role that he's rightfully, you know, supposed to be in.
Hey, Kyle. Yeah, it's been a while. Hey, I was wondering, could we meet up?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
What? What's wrong?
Girl, I'm just so nervous. Like, I don't know what to do.
Why?
Because I don't know what to say. Like, what am I going to say to him?
It's a documentary. You asked him the questions that we prepared.
Duh, the questions we wrote. Duh, that's what I say. I ask him questions. This is perfect. This is fine.
Oh, shit. Is that Kyle?
It's these moments, no telling when next time will be. I'm sure you feel.
Okay, so Kyle, thank you so much for coming out. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions. If you could just be as honest as possible, that would be dope, and I'm going to get you out of here.
All right.
Here goes. Kyle, what does a black woman have to offer a man?
Are you asking specifically about black women or you personally?
Okay. What do I have to offer a man?
Well, for you, I have to say your strength, your passion. You definitely got this ability to make any stressful situation seem like it's a breeze. Your beauty. You're a beautiful woman. I mean, no one can deny that. Your smile. I remember staying up late on Google trying to look up new jokes just to keep you laughing. Oh man, I sound corny. Your eyes. I know the moment I saw you, I had to make you mine.
Wow, Kyle. It's really beautiful. I think we got everything we need.
You want what you're lacking as well, right? I mean, because I think it's really that you're so focused on your career, you forget to think about your family that you want in the future, you know? You're lacking an ability to let a man really be a man, feel like he's wanted. I mean, it's okay to be an independent woman, but, you know, every now and then, it's okay to let a man treat you, give you money every time and now and then when you need it. There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't need you to pay my bills, Kyle.
See, that's what I'm talking about there. You're so fearful of sounding weak or inadequate that you forgot to let me know that you needed my love.
So that's it. That's it. Black women don't let men know that they need their love. Is that why you're with that Kim Kardashian looking broad?
Okay.
Black women don't do it for you no more? Why is it that every single time black men have so much to complain about the black woman? We are too loud, we have too much attitude, we don't let you be a man, but we want you, we pick you. We should be out with some Asian or white guy, but we don't pick them, we pick you guys.
We're not together anymore, okay? And second of all, I wasn't with her because she wasn't black. I was with her because she made me feel like I was needed, like I was wanted in a relationship. If you don't need a man, don't have a man, be single. That's what you sound like you want. I mean, I know I didn't live up to every expectation on your imaginary list, but I'm a good man. Maybe that wasn't enough for you. So, you know what, you're right, I do have to go. But, thank you for having me. You ladies let me know how it turns out, and see you around.
Kyle!
Back up, I'm straight. Enough. Oh, say, wait.
Did I get my man back? You bet I did. Did we win Oprah's $100,000?
Baby, love you like I love you.
As a black woman who's been in long-term relationships and a long-term relationship, what's some advice you would give black women seeking a relationship?
Don't stray, my kind's your kind.
What I do see kind of amongst some of my friends who feel like they're having difficulty in this area is that they're really just way too focused on it. It's like way too focused on the fact that they're single, way too focused on, way too thirsty for like every prospect of a man that comes by. Stop thinking about the man so much, you know, stop thinking about what you're waiting for, what you're looking for, what you don't have. Stop sizing every single man up as a prospect and just get to know people on a much more like relaxed level. I think that doors and other things will open up for you.